When I say that I'm blessed and grateful on my videos, I promise I'm not kidding around. I had some truck trouble yesterday, and all I did was go out to get a soda at Circle K, and I'm sitting there and it won't start, and I thought, oh, great day, am I going to have to get towed? What's going to happen? And it did start up, and I got back to the shop, but I have put it off all day trying to watch videos, and I'm going to check and see if I can use this multimeter right, and it looks like maybe it is just an issue of some corrosion and a bad battery connection. And if not that, then maybe it's a bad battery, because I did do that little thing where you put some metal against the alternator with the key turned on and or the motor running, and it was magnetic. So the alternator is working. So now I need to see, it did not have a lot of voltage in the battery. So it could be the battery, but if I can just get it started enough to drive to Rural King, I can swap this battery out probably. Anyway, very thankful that it looks like it's not some major thing, because like it totally freaked out on me yesterday. Wouldn't idle, all kinds of stuff going on. So there may be more to it, but right now I'm just grateful that it started when I first tried it today, and I'm going to see if the cleaning it up a little bit will help. Hey, thanks for watching, and this is just a I'd love to do a video on this AstroAI AM33D. I got this on Amazon, I'm pretty sure, years ago, and it's been sitting there with the battery in it, and it just started right up today. It turns out probably 20 years ago, maybe at least 50, yeah, probably 20. I also had this little Craftsman thing, and I was going to try it first, and even read the manual, and tried to check just a regular 1.5 volt battery with it, and nothing was happening. Opened it up, probably the original battery, and it was just corroded to death. And so when I cleaned that up, it wasn't getting a battery check on even a regular little 1.5 volt. So I've probably ruined this one, but I tried it with this, and it does work, and I'm really impressed with it. And if you need an inexpensive multimeter to check things like battery and stuff like that, I recommend this. I already have found it to be useful, and I just basically pulled it out from where it had been sitting for years, and immediately was helpful. So anyway, gonna keep working on the battery here, and I'll try to do an after, and we'll see where things stand. Okay, a couple things I've found out. Yes, I am definitely blessed beyond what I deserve, because I have this battery terminal protector that I spent my own money on to use in the shop on my work truck, and I go around and do everybody's truck just to make sure that everybody's got that little help. And I'm looking at my terminals here today, and there is no red residue from this spray. So I did not even have the presence of mind when I got this truck about 1.5 years ago to even do this on my own truck. So the fact that it's been running all this time is probably just bonus. The other thing that might be an actual issue of not making a solid connection is that this bolt is captured. It won't screw out. This one basically fell out of the positive terminal. So if it's supposed to be captured, then something has broken down, and it may not even be making a good connection. But as you can see, it's kind of cruddy and got some corrosion. So I'm hoping that this will shape it up. But one thing that is an issue is setting this on 20 volts and checking the terminals. I'm going to put the negative in there and the positive here. Oh, another blessing. Good grief. Now, that's a little high from what I've been seeing. It's supposed to just be around 14 or something, but I've got 16 volts here, the battery evidently is very good, and I don't deserve this. I just don't. So hopefully getting these connectors cleaned up will make a positive difference here. Let's find out. All right, and now maybe that's just, it's one of the videos I watched said you can get some residual battery energy if you've run it and not had anything on. So if when I do get it running again, I'm going to turn on the radio and all the lights and all that stuff and try to check it again. But I'm really grateful. I do not know how to use this very well, but I did learn enough on some videos that I got the basics, I think. So let's see where we go from here. Okay, before I spray the red on, I've done my best to scuff this up to get some. This is a good solid copper connector for the positive, and it was kind of gunked up a little bit, so I've tried to scuff it to get some fresh surface, and kind of did the same thing with the negative, and I think that's better, and I think I'm ready to spray. I've also done the wire brush here and here. Of course, it's a blessing to have tools, even when the tools that you might want to have for something are in another place, and that's the case here. I didn't have my file set with me here, I don't think, so I just had a old screw extractor and a bad drill bit, and I just tried to scrape it up as best I could. So let's see what this does after I spray it down and hook everything back up. If you haven't noticed already, this is how not to do car maintenance video, and I hope you're enjoying it. I know this is lousy camera work, bear with me please. It looks like this might have actually been the thing. When I first checked the voltage on this, on the terminals, I was getting 16 on the inside when I took the terminals off, but I was getting like 3 volts, and now I'm at almost 12 sitting here. It's possible it was just the loose positive connection, but it's totally worthwhile because I just hadn't occurred to me to put the terminal protection on it, and that's perfectly practical and a good use of time and the stuff I've already paid for. So what a blessing. And now we'll see if it starts up and everything's okay. It was so wild yesterday because it wouldn't start. It had blank on the dash, and then it kind of started, and then it just totally freaked out and reset everything. The radio's back to demo mode, all that stuff. And that gave me a hope that it was just a loose terminal, and if that turns out to be the case, I'm more blessed than I deserve to be. And I don't know if you've ever felt that way. I'd love to know about it. If you want to share something in the comments, I feel that way quite often, and that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm evil or anything and deserve to be punished. It's just that things don't have to work out, and when they do, I feel, for me anyway, it's really important to be sure to say not just, oh, what a lucky break, but no, I'm blessed. And when I'm blessed, I'm also grateful, and I really am thankful for the chance to try and have that more of a focus of my mindset. And when I am tempted to kind of freak out, oh, what's this bill going to be or whatever, when we get through things like that, it's good to just know it's not just luck, and oftentimes it's an extra special blessing, like I feel this is. Thanks for watching. If you care to, please like it and subscribe. I don't know if this was one I can recommend anybody share with anybody, but if it'd be helpful for somebody to know that they can do little things even if they don't have a whole lot of experience with their vehicles, then yeah, by all means, I'd be glad if it could be a help to somebody. You're a help to me for watching and all of that, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, no definitive answer yet, because it did not want to start up after I reset all of that, and it didn't want to idle. It is idling now. I guess I'm going to drive to this shop that I think does good work and just see if maybe they have time to look and see if there's a bad cable from the alternator to the battery. That's the next thing. But I promise not to do a video of me pushing it down the road if that's what it comes to.